Okay, ooh, I just realized looking at my camera, this angle has me having 1, 2, 4 chins. Hi, darlings, how are you? Yeah, it'll be alright. Yeah. Why did they call little Debbie little? She don't make you little. That's false advertising right there. I'm going to call Alexander Sonora. For those of you that are new here, yes, I am typically this crazy. Unless I don't feel good, or, yeah, if I don't feel good, I'm normal. Today is Tuesday. It feels like Monday. We had a wonderful Memorial Day. To all you that I say did do Memorial Day, did it the way that it's supposed to be done. You're supposed to remember and honor those that have lost their lives in war. And I'm sure y'all have been told that. You read it on Facebook, through different social medias, through the news. And a lot of people still think it's just a day off and it's a day to barbecue and, have a good time. Sunday, we took a moment at church to have a moment of silence and to remember those that have been lost. And I lost it. I near about started just sobbing, crying. I did tear up, and I did have tears. I could not help but think of our oldest nephew. He went into the Marine Corps, seriously, the day of his high school graduation. They had the Marine recruiter there that night of high school graduation, and right when they graduated, they were able to say goodbye to their families and board that Marine Corps bus and head on to boot camp. They did not want them getting in trouble graduation night because they had done sign that piece of paper that they belonged to Uncle Sam. My nephew, and I'm not going to say his name, him and 3 of his friends signed up all together. Well, one of his real good friends, like his best friend, they all went through boot camp together, but him and one of his really, really, really good friends, they were stationed together. They actually got picked to go to sniper school together. After their first tour in Afghanistan, they came back. They shipped them back, sent them to California. They were able to come to Alabama for one day and see their mama, and we got to see them. And then they went to California for sniper school, and then they went back. All total, my nephew did a tour of 2 tours of Afghanistan and 2 tours of Iraq. His friend, and they had stuck together. They stayed, and it was just a God thing that they got to stay together the entire time. It was truly a God thing. His friend on that first tour of Iraq was killed. And our nephew got to come home. He did the angel flight. I don't know if y'all have ever seen the angel flights where they actually would fly the coffins out with the American flags on them. He got to escort his friend. And since that time, our nephew had never been the same. And it's almost like we lost our nephew that day, even though he is still on this earth with us. He will never. And he went back to Iraq. He did another tour. We thought he was going to be okay. And it just affected him so mentally and emotionally. that he's just never, he has actually moved away, like away. He is not even in this country away. I'm not going to say where he is, but he has nothing to do with the family. I'm sure it is definitely PTSD. But just, and his friend, their family, I think about them on that day. So Sunday and yesterday was a very emotional day for our family because, like I said, even though physically our nephew is here, we've lost him. We lost him that day that their family lost their son. So, yeah, I'm not going to get started on yeah, there you go. But today is Tuesday. Today holds, Becca's actually off, so she is going to be in charge of Carol Beth, or I should say Carol Beth is going to be in charge of her. Becca's going to get Carol Beth out of the house for me today. Yesterday I did not vlog any. Like I said, it was Memorial Day. Fat Man was home. I should have. I went and I got my granddaughter. I just needed that. And he even made the comment. He said, I'm so glad you went and got her. And we got to love on her and just remember, okay, we've got this new life, and she brings so much joy and so much love into this household. Becca actually gets jealous, not of the baby, but of the relationship we have with our adopted son and our adopted daughter-in-law, or daughter, or however you want to look at her. She claims me as her mama, and I'm her mama. I will claim her in a heartbeat. I claim him in a heartbeat for sure. Me and her have gotten closer than me and, me and him had always been close because of his relationship with Brian, because they're the same age and they were best friends and everything. And when his mom passed away, it just kind of, but yeah, they both have a special place in our hearts. Anywho, we had heard about the watermelon war at Aldi's. Yeah, I did not vlog that. There was a watermelon war. Aldi had found out that Walmart had marked their watermelons down. Aldi wasn't having it, so they marked theirs down. Well, then Walmart marked theirs down. I mean, we heard about this through our Aldi Facebook page. You can actually find an Aldi Facebook page for your location if you got Aldi. Anywho, Aldi won the watermelon war prize. So the seedless watermelons wound up being $2.99 a piece. So we debated and he howled about it, and I knew that Carol Beth needed to get out of the house. She had not been out since Friday, well, other than church Sunday. So me and her loaded up and we went to go get watermelons, and I asked Luke and Maddie if they wanted one, because Maddie loves watermelon, and I couldn't get up with her, but Luke's like, yeah, she ain't gonna pass up no melon, and I'm like, I know. So me and Carol Beth left with the intentions of just getting watermelon, and I was afraid by the time I got there all the watermelons were gonna be gone. I figured that was one reason when they marked them down, they were getting low. Honey, and I thought, we're going tool in on two wheels trying to get them cheap watermelons. And they had a buku of them watermelons. But then I decided, because me and Fat Man had been talking about we were pricing meat. And at Sam's, we had checked meat prices. We didn't buy any meat from Sam's. We left that meat there. We really started debating about vegetarianism. But I told Carol Beth, I said, while we're here, let's price some meat. And I had to get another gallon of milk. These people, you buy some cereal, and they go through a gallon of milk a day. Anywho, we went over to the meat, and there was no one at that meat counter. Okay? No one. Not a soul at the meat counter. Okay? I noticed the boneless, skinless chicken breast had $5 off stickers on them. Big Mama dug through. And I found the ones that were $8 and $9, and they had them $5 off stickers. Yes, ma'am. Them things got loaded in Big Mama's cart. Well, I'm digging through and I'm looking for the cheaper ones. And so I'm putting the $10 or higher over to the other side. They had like three rows of them, and they all had stickers. And it's not like I was... Okay, yes, I was. I was kind of... This old coot comes up, and I would refer to him as an old man, but he was a coot. This old coot comes up thinking he could push this big old heifer out of the way. Let me tell you something. Big Mama found a $5 coupon on some meat, and Big Mama know we need meat. You better not push Big Mama out of the way. This heifer pushed back. He didn't know the heifer he was dealing with, y'all. I scooted over. I've cut cattle before. I know how to do it. I ain't got this big booty for looks. I put it right on in his way. Oh, and Carol Beth was just kind of over to the side with the buggy, and I'm digging through, pulling out chicken, and I'm sticking mine to the side, and I got my hand on top of the ones that I want. And I'm putting the more expensive ones where he can reach them. I'm looking for the cheap ones because that's my budget. That might have been his budget cheap, but he should have gotten there first. I'm just saying. I didn't take all the chicken. I took all the cheap chicken, but I didn't take all the chicken. I wound up, I had 5 packs of boneless, skinless chicken breast. We had it like in our extra savings. I took it out of our Costco Sam's money. Is what I took it out of, because we were going to kind of use that money for stocking up on meat, and we just did not find any good prices. They were wanting, I think I told y'all that, the $2.89 for some wings. Honey, for $2.89, that bird better be come flying in whole. I'm just saying. So I don't know what I'm trying to figure up in my head what that chicken wound up being per pound. It was, hold on, y'all talk amongst yourselves. Hey hon, how you doing? How's your cousin and them? They were $1.89 a pound. And I know one of them was $9.84. Alright, so it was like 5.2 pounds. So it worked out to 95 cents a pound. Heck to the yeah! 95 cents a pound for boneless, skinless chicken breast. All day long, y'all. So, but yeah, that was my Aldi tale. Yeah, there might have been a little altercation to Aldi's. Everybody teased me. They didn't want to hear. We had that somebody. Renee, was it you, hon, that had posted, y'all better behave over the weekend because you know the judge ain't gonna show back up till Tuesday. And I posted that, and then Melissa, a friend of mine from the Aldi group, she had told me, she said, I better not hear about you getting locked up about them Aldi's watermelons. And I'm like, no, but the heifer almost got locked up about the $5 off chicken. It almost happened. Anywho, yeah, how did I go from a sad moment to, yeah, y'all know me. Can't say, I can't stay sad too long. Because, yeah. Yeah. You ain't here to hear sad. Some days. Some days. But I can't let my funk carry on too long. Today holds. Yeah. I've done rambled for 30 minutes and now I'm just now getting to today holds. I think I told y'all about Becca's going to Carol Beth. I am going with Brian. I cannot talk this morning. And it's just 7. I got up at 5 because Doris was barking. Fat Man was up. Fat Man's the only one that had to go to work today. Becca's off. She had to work yesterday, but she's off today to work the rest of the week. Brian's off today because he's always off on Mondays anyway. And so if Monday's a holiday, he gets Tuesday off. The little heathen. So he's off today. So poor Fat Man is the only soul in this house that had to get up and go to work today. Anywho, I'm going with the bank. I'm going with the bank. I'm going to the bank with Brian to see about his pre-approval for his mortgage. Y'all, you will see this after we go and get back. But pray to the Hannies. I'm just sticking this out there in the universe. If you feel me, you feel me. I might even do a Facebook and an Instagram post of y'all pray. I might even do a YouTube live real quick. I'll just pray that all goes well. I've got to get up with my infusion nurse, and y'all will see this after that. I'm going to have our grandbaby tomorrow night, and Thursday, because we're giving them their anniversary present a night at the hotel. So, and it's not like they're going anywhere. They're just going to stay at a hotel in Montgomery. Thank you, sweet friend. But it will be their first night alone without the baby. It'll be our first night with the baby. And they never got their honeymoon. I think I told you all about that. So they are so excited. We finally told them the other night. And they are so excited. And we are just so thrilled to be able to do this for them. I've got to sit down and me and Fat Man have to do our June budget. And we've cut some things out of the budget, so we are able to bless Luke and Maddie that way. We just pulled some funds that we had allotted for some other things, and we decided, you know what, this is a little bit more important than funding that. So, yeah, that's what you do for your kids. That's what you do for your kids. I do want to one day this week, I've got to get up with the lady that's in charge of our vacation Bible school at our church. I cannot volunteer for vacation Bible school anymore. I haven't been able to in years. I just physically cannot handle doing it. But I am a prayer warrior. I can do that. And so I always get up with them beforehand, find out who are all the teachers, who are all the helpers, and I'll do their names on prayer cards, and I will hand them out to the adults that are not helping and ask them to be their prayer, that person is going to be that prayer warrior for that volunteer. And then the week of vacation Bible school, I start beforehand anyway, but definitely the week of vacation Bible school, I do a prayer walk around the church. And believe it, yes, the power of prayer, y'all. I do that prayer walk around that church. And as I'm walking, and I kid you not, you can feel just God just leading you in what you need to say. The first time I ever did it, I thought, this is kind of, God definitely walks and moves in you, through you, and with you. So, I've seen how that works over the course of the years. And so, I will be doing my prayer walk this year. Every night, I walk around the church. I go to each classroom. I go in the classroom and I pray specifically for that teacher, for those kids that are going to be in there. May they hear and feel the Word of God. And we have seen kids come to know Christ more and more through Vacation Bible School. And I'm not going to attribute it to my prayer walk. It's those teachers. Those teachers truly lead those kids to God. But I think prayer walk also helps. It can't hurt. So I'm working. I've got to remember to get up with her and get all the names. I'm probably going to do that today. That way I can work on that Wednesday and Thursday while I have the baby. We had her yesterday, like I said. We even took her to her little pool outside. She had a ball. That man loved watching her. He truly enjoyed having her yesterday. We have decided we are not doing our date as far as the park. Our heat index got up to 102 yesterday. You don't want to be out in that. The actual temperature was 100. The heat index, well, no, it might have gotten more than 102. Anywho, it was hot. It was hot. It was nice in our backyard whenever I took the baby to her little pool. We've got it set up underneath our big oak tree back there. We only have one tree truly in our yard, and it is a huge, massive live oak. It shades near about the backyard. So, and it's in the far corner. But that is one thing that we just both fell in love with when we first came and looked at this house, was that tree. So, but it was nice sitting underneath that tree. I might move some of our patio furniture out there to underneath that tree. I'm just saying. Oh, I was going to go to weather. I don't know if I can go back to past. It won't let me back up. Any hoozles. It was hot. But yeah, I'm going to go with Brian to the bank today. I've got to go and pay the room fee. I think I'm calling about the prayer cards this morning. I can go ahead and do that. And I still have not made my med list, so I need to do that. And I'm working on our laundry, because it is like as tall as me. This is just going to be a ramble with Big Momma today. Oh, so I'm going to stop now before, yeah. My house is still a huge hot mess. I had my to-do list. Bo said that was one. I told him yesterday when me and Carol Beth got back from Aldi's, he didn't know I was going to get the baby. I did not plan on getting the baby. I dropped the watermelons off, and so I swapped watermelon for a baby. She saw me and started crying, and I couldn't help it. I had to bring her home. She wanted her own mom. She did. She started crying every time I got ready to leave, so I had to bring her. Here was my to-do list yesterday. And yeah, no, I didn't get any of it done. He did start some laundry for me. He did grill out last night, ribs and corn. Amazing. We're going to do tacos tonight, so I need to go grab some hamburger meat. I need to do that. I need to unload and load the dishwasher. Normal life, morning routine stuff. So let me go do my morning routine, and I'll be back. Okay, hons. Hey! It is still Tuesday. I had to stop and think about it. It is still Tuesday. Man, these holidays, I tell you what, they'll do a number on your brain. Anywho, I don't even remember where I left off this morning. I know I rambled for a long time. Big Mom had to look back and see how much time she had done used. I rambled for 24 minutes and I wasn't talking about nothing. See, only in the South can you have a 30-minute conversation and it not be about a thing. Anywho, tonight for supper we were supposed to have had tacos. And the more I got to thinking about it, the more I thought about those 29-cent a dozen eggs that I got the other week at the at Aldi's. Oh, Lord have mercy, don't say it to Walmart. They would never sell them for that. Gotta move some things around. Isn't that the story of your life? Okay, I got 6 dozen. I think I told y'all I was expecting it to be like super heavy and it wasn't no weight to it at all. Okay, I think what I'm going to do, I will use these 2 dozen and I will leave. I'm going to go ahead and take them. I thought this was a full dozen. It only has like 3 left in it. And the kids, okay, there y'all go. Anyhow, we were supposed to have had tacos tonight. And the more I got to thinking about it, the more I thought about these eggs. And I'm like, I am not going to have them, let them eggs run in there. Use or lose, remember? So, there were only 3 in here. I think I'm going to keep 6 eggs for cooking and in case anybody needs like a whatever this coming week. So I'm going to keep a half dozen. I'll push tacos to tomorrow night. I don't even know what Anywho, tonight y'all getting to cook with me. Y'all getting to cook with me. Cook with me, shall you? I think you shall. And I was trying to remember if I'd ever done this one. And for the life of me, I can't remember if I had ever done this or not. I want to say that I have. But don't trust my brain for nothing. You know it's going to be good when you're pulling at your granny's Pyrex. If any of y'all have any of these at home, hang on to them. The stories they could tell, okay? Ooh, if I could find me some pink ones. Did anybody ever have a grandmother that had the pink ones? I can remember Grandma Money had the pink ones. Grandma Olive had the green and the yellow. And I want to say Grandma Money also had the brown ones. I can remember the brown coffee cups. So I want to say she had the brown Pyrex bowls. Any hoozles. This is a trick, and I might have done shown y'all this before. I don't remember. There we go with my memory again, remember? Hey? Huh? Breakfast? Breakfast supper. Nothing. Lord have mercy. I gotta go. A crazy man. Okay, I'm sorry. It was a neighbor, and I didn't know he was here, and he knocked on that window and it scared the panties out of me. Anywho, yeah. I don't know if I've ever shown y'all this before, but like I said, when we had that good sale on those eggs, They were 29 cents a dozen. Just wasn't saying no to that. And it was like the week of like the 13th, around there, whatever that was. And they're dated May the 13th. That's why they put them on special. And I thought, well, I better test them just in case. And we know from running the farm, that is just a suggestion. Yeah, all of you that have been throwing out your eggs. And technically it says on there, sell by. It doesn't say chunk out in the garbage can. Sell by date. You do the sink float test. And I might have shown y'all this, but anywhoozles, when we had our farm, we learned this one. Take you some water. This is what I was wanting my Pyrex bowl for. Fill it up with water. See, I got water. See how my eggs are like standing. They aren't laying like that. They aren't laying, well, they aren't laying down like that. I've done cracked that one. They're standing up like that. Okay. If they're standing, yeah, they're about halfway. Some of them are like angled. But if they're, this is what you want. You want them sunk down at the bottom completely like that. If they start angling or if they're standing, but see how they're still completely underwater? They're fine. Now if they come about halfway up and they're like that, or they're floating all the way on top, they're done. You chunk them. But see how they're completely still under the water? That means they're fine. So, they're fine. But with them starting to get like that, that's God's way of saying, you need to make breakfast supper tonight. So, what I'm doing, luckily, something told me to buy those hash browns. In the back of my mind, I knew I had all those eggs. And I thought, well, the following week, I'll put down on the menu the hash browns. And the more I got to thinking about it, the more I thought, wait a minute now, them eggs might not hold out that long. So the more I got to thinking, I need to make those eggs what I need to be doing. And so I went with Brian to the bank today to see about the one part. Now get this, y'all. Through our credit union, and it's a big credit union. They've got branches all over the state. Through our credit union, there is only evidently one man that can underwrite mortgages, and that one man's on vacation. We saw the lady, she did the pre-application process, I guess is what you would say. And I knew he wouldn't get the answer today anyhow. He thought he was going to get the answer today, get the money in. And I'm like, it doesn't work like that. Maybe in your dreams it does, but in real life it don't work like that, especially buying a house. He knows how long it takes to buy a car. He should have known. But yeah, I got thinking, I thought that one man. Now, God forbid, but what if something happens to that one man that knows how to do this job? Yeah, you're always supposed to at least have 2 people knows how to do that job. Just saying. Anywho, so it'll be later. He'll find out later. It's fine. I told him it's just a process. So, anywho, I took a bag of those hash browns that I've got. I'm just kind of letting them do their thing in this pan. Got my heat going. I just spritzed it with some of the olive oil cooking spray. I had gotten this the other day. Oh, goodness. Okay. What you're going to do is you're going to brown up your hash browns. And once they kind of start getting good, and I don't ever make them where they're like in a cake, unless I buy them that way. I'll just kind of stir around. They aren't sticking yet. Notice the yet. So I might go ahead. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. So I'm going to go ahead and pour just a little bit of this oil in here to make it where it won't stick. Just going to kind of coat them good. Anyhow, once these get brown enough, I'm going to show y'all what we're going to do. Okay, I'm back. Mental note, or not mental note, but another note. I was digging through and I had a pack of cinnamon rolls that have been in there for a while. We're going to do this instead of like biscuit, or I don't have any canned biscuit. Oh! Boy, you come here. I'm going to snatch you 6 ways of Sunday. Y'all gonna get to see a murder happen right on the internet. Come on, boy. I'll have plenty of time to hide the body before I upload this vlog. Anyhow, I had some cinnamon rolls that have been hanging out now.
Man, that was funny.
You gotta admit that was funny. I'm gonna kill you though. Kids are like boats. They're best paddled from the rear. Yeah, I love it. Anyhow, making the breakfast thing.
Which one?
The one with the hash browns and the eggs poached in the middle. Yeah, anyhow. Okay. He's listening to his heathen gonna burn in hell music. Oh, he turned it off. Okay, thank goodness. I don't know what it was. And some of the Christian rappers will play like that. And I'm like, that ain't, no.
No, that's not Christian, man. That's the soundtrack to Doom.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it's a little...
No.
Oh, man, it's a little...
Anywho, once your hash browns, and they're, you know, I know they aren't good done on top. But you don't want them burn on the bottom to the point that you can't get them up in there. So I'm turning my heat down.
Hey.
Hey.
You're not ready to do
Hey.
that. Hey.
So what you're going to do, and this is the tricky part. Look at all this technical situation. Paula Dean didn't do like this. Look at her. I need a tech man. As good as I'm going to get. You see that? I'm going to go here. Okay. I'm just going to take an egg, and I'm going to break it, and I'm going to very gently, without eggshell. Without eggshell. Got it. Got it. Break it on there like that. You don't want to stir it. You don't want to scramble it. You just want to break it where it's a whole together egg like that.
I've never mastered that.
What?
Any kind of fried egg or that. I never mastered it.
You do it low to the pan.
I have my finger burning. It's all low.
I usually try to do just one per person or 2 per people because of my pan.
I like my eggs.
Yes, yes. I am cramming these suckers in here because I've got so many eggs. I'm going to cram them in here like kids on an Alabama school bus. We're going to be crammed up in here, y'all. Break that stuff.
Well,
Break it. You bought it. Now, when you do get your house, I don't want half my crap leaving with you.
and teapot's coming with it.
But do you see how I'm just kind of letting them get in there? And they can be close together. It ain't gonna hurt nobody. They gonna make friends while they in this pan. See, we're just gonna kind of let them cluster together. Reason why I said so close together, it'd be like an Alabama school bus. When we lived down on 31 and going to junior high and high school, they had that one school bus. The one school bus. They would pick up the junior high and the high school kids from down in our area. Yeah. Imagine being on that bus. I'm just saying. It was a crowded bus. Alright, my pan's getting a little bit more crowded than I kind of would like. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Did I do that right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 14, and 15. Alright, that'd be 3 apiece. Alright. That's going to be a 3 apiece, so that's going to be plenty. Ooh, I got egg on me. Aww. Anywho, you're just going to kind of let it sit and mingle. Let them meet up. Let them do their thing. Usually, whenever I know I'm going to make this meal, I usually try to remember to get the Hashbrown O'Brien. Yeah, or O'Brien hash browns, and it's the ones with the bell pepper and the onion cut up in it already. And I did not even think about that. I happened to notice whenever I'd ordered those tater tots, it said hash browns. Like, ooh, yes, I got the mix. And it did not occur to me to make sure ones I marked were the right ones. You know what I'm saying? So that's going to be 3 eggs a piece. So I think what I'm doing, and since these did not float to the top, we weren't even halfway semi-floating, they're going to be okay. I'm going to let these other 6 hang out here too. So that gives me a full dozen still in the refrigerator. If I don't drop them on the floor. So I will be back. Alright, I'm back. So they're kind of doing their thing, hanging out. I'm going to put a lid on this and let them just kind of shimmer, meet up, mingle, mix. I've taken another skillet and put a little bit of grease in it, but I'm going to save those other eggs. Waste not, want not. I know if I make them, they probably wouldn't eat them. So, and I can save them for another meal. He unloaded my dishwasher for me. Awesomeness. Anyhow, I shredded. Oh, y'all just going all kinds of ways. I shredded some of my cheddar cheese that needed to be used or losed. You know you're getting to the end of the month. I got these the other day when me and Fat Man were in Sam's. I took it out of my Sam's Costco budget, and they had them on rollback, and I forgot that was one of the things I was wanting to get while I was in there. I wasn't trying to spend any of that money while we were in there, but I popped in to get buns. If you saw the other day, you saw where I made a two meal deal. And it was plenty. And we even had like leftovers and some lunch stuff, and some people took lunches, and worked out great. So, awesome. I love whenever we do that. I'm looking at my cinnamon rolls. We're getting there. And you're just going to check your eggs. You're going to know they're done when the tops become all white. Now, I'll show y'all here in a bit what it looks like. But I'm just going to take some of these bacon bits. Make sure that the real bacon bits, not the cat food kind. Y'all know what I mean by whenever I say the cat food kind, don't you? The hard red ones. Don't eat those. Bacos. Don't. No. No. 'Cause, 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 'cause it's not a good thing. I'll be back. Alright, just, whoa. Hey, Steamy. Hello. Alright, see how they're starting to turn white? See how they're starting to turn white? We're going to wait and let them do a little bit longer, because you want white all across the top, and that yellow is going to be solid looking. Cinnamon rolls are out. Yes, I almost did kind of burn them, but I didn't. I got them out just in time. Brian made the comment, is that cinnamon I smell? He was thinking it was cinnamon toast. I always let them cool off just a little bit, because if I go ahead and put this icing on there now, it's going to melt it to the point you ain't even going to be able to see it. So, that's just a little trick I do. Just wait. Let them get a little cool and then add it. Luckily he unloaded for me. So now all I have to do is load. I'm waiting on these eggs. So I think I'm going to take this, they probably have another 5 minutes. I'm going to take this 5-minute opportunity while I'm waiting on them to do, rather than just standing here looking pretty, which y'all all know I do. I'm going to go ahead and I can get this loaded instead of having this and supper to do. So take those found moments that you have, and you know, while that's doing and I'm waiting, I can be accomplishing something. This is what we're looking like now that some of that steam, I pulled the lid off and I let that steam kind of clear up. This is what we're kind of looking like. The reason why I hang is like that. That's the first one I did, and that's the one I drug the white part over here. So, yeah. But I'm thinking we're done. I'm going to add this cheese and some bacon bits to the top. And I'm going to put the lid back on. And to make sure we're good done, I'm going to let it do just a little bit longer. Just to kind of... And that's a big old wad of cheese. Everything but with a big old wad on it, though. You can never have too much cheese. You can never have too much cheese. You can never have too much butter. And you can never have too much mayonnaise. I was going to say you can never have too much sugar. But yeah, you can't. Fat man. Hey, fat man, come here. He worked at a fire station today fixing something. And he was talking about he was standing there while the guys were making sweet tea. Tell him about that man that made that sweet tea today.
I was at one of the local fire departments. We was doing some work there today. And we had some time to kill. We was in there talking in the room there. And they made sweet tea, one of the firemen. He put 2.5 cups of sugar to a gallon of tea.
Get over it.
That sounds like syrup to me.
You could stand a spoon up in that. No. A cup to a cup and a fourth. Maybe. Maybe. But 2? No. What the hennies? Can you say diabetes? Say it with me now. I open that. Let's see, Judy. I think once you open it, refrigerate after opening. Don't you love how they put it on there in little itty bitty print? Like, yeah, like that. Don't you love that? So that's what we're looking like with our cheese and our bacon bits. And I noticed whenever I was putting those eggs back, I did boil a dozen eggs yesterday that went with our ribs and our grilled out corn on the cob. Yeah, and then I had made pasta salad and we had boiled eggs. But I always will write boiled and then boiled, and that's how I do them. I told Brian what he needs to do is take one of the boiled eggs to work And then take a raw egg to work. Make sure that he knows which is which. Him eat the boiled egg. Start cracking it, shell it. Let the guy see him do this. And then give it to the one guy. Give the other one the raw one. And tell him, you know, look, working in this heat and everything, I can't eat this second egg. Why don't you go ahead and have it? And let him crack that raw egg. See, this is the thing. I can't help it. My mind works like that. That's just how it works, y'all. If it were me, I'd do it. I would do it in a heartbeat. Especially if you're one of my best at Laura, honey, if I ever pull that trick on, if I ever offer you an egg, but that means that I truly love you. I would only do it to the ones that I truly love. Oh, okay. We're about done. I'm about ready to call the heathens. And they were excited when I told them we were having this. So, it's one of their favorite meals. My house is still a hot mess. I can say the only thing I did accomplish today was accomplishing nothing. Now, I did fold clothes. Or was that yesterday? That was just... No, that was today. We're going to say it was today. Whether it was or not, we're going to go with it. This is still a hot mess up here. I got to clean it off. I got to put people to work, make them do their jobs. In here is not too bad. This is where we had hamburgers and hot dogs for the whole weekend. I had my baby in there last night, letting her eat her supper. Yeah. She liked pasta salad. She was wanting a rib. We did give her a corn cob. I did not get that on film either way. I didn't get a picture of her. I didn't get a video of her eating that corn on the cob. I'd eaten my corn on the cob, and I gave her the kernel, not the kernel, the cob.
Yeah.
He's gonna make sweet tea. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at his hair, how curly. He's like, I'm not showing you bald spot, I'm showing you golden
I have a bald
lock.
spot. Stop.
1 cup?
1 hefty cup.
1 hefty cup.
One
Did you hear Dad talking about how much the fireman put in it?
2 cups.
2.5 cups.
A lot of people do that. I just don't.
That'd be like syrup.
Yeah, that's just too much.
Yeah, that's too much. You can overdo a good thing. You can overdo a good thing. I just turn that off. I'm just going to let it sit here for a second. Make sure them eggs are good and poached. It's like a poached egg is what it works out to be. So we're going to touch base with Fat Man.
Hey guys.
We've been missing him. Everybody's been missing you.
Hey guys. Been missing me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Been busy.
Yes. He went fishing yesterday morning.
Yeah.
And he made the best grilled ribs. Oh my gosh, they were so good. There's Tootabod. Hey Toot Toot. There is Miss Doris. Hey Miss Doris. There's Miss Foxy. Foxy. She is really starting to show her age. She is moving slower and slower. And see the white. Foxy. Foxy, sweet girl. Her face is getting whiter and whiter. And there's Beck Beck. Hey, Beck Beck. That's what we're going to have Alice Marie call her, is Beck Beck. So, we're just kind of waiting on Brian of making up the tea. And tonight, I was going to ask everybody, there's opinions. Come here and sit.
What about to eat?
I know, right? Their opinions, suggestions, comments. Yeah.
Hey y'all.
Of menus for
Fat
June.
Man. I'm fat man.
Yes, you are, Fat Man. I smell like bacon.
I took it, mate. Recommendation.
What was it you said? Oh, the Dorito pie. Yeah, and I wrote that. I wrote that down.
Good.
You said chicken enchiladas.
Yeah.
Jamaica could pull it off too. like buying them already made. Like the Stouffer
I
one.
like Dorito pie. I'm just not that.
When you said chicken enchiladas, did you mean like the Stouffer's frozen one?
Yeah, that's one. I don't know. Tamales is good. Any kind of Mexican, easy Mexican. It's a kitty cat. Oh my God! Fuck that.
Or did you like the
You can get me cat bit. I'm gonna hurt you.
that poor cat.
He just hopes it.
Well, all right. So we're fixing to throw on that old feed sack. Strap on that old feed bag. We didn't get big heifers for nothing. Isn't that right, Fat Man?
That's right.
Yep. So, I don't have on pearls. I do have my 4 chins.
Girl.
Yeah. It's
Oh,
been.
that's right.
We just fluffy.
What?
We just fluffy.
Show boy. That's right. We're just fluffy.
Yeah.
We're just fluffy.
Oh, I just thought you did.
Shut up. Anywho, strap on those pearls. Clear out your extra chins. Be careful. I'm sweating. Check on your fat friends. We're hot and we ain't okay.
Shut up.
Well, it's hot. In Alabama, exactly. In Alabama, and there was several people. Oh, that was our Dave Ramsey. I'm part of the Dave Ramsey Facebook page. Yeah, ooh, throwing around my thing. Anywho, we were talking about what do you have your air conditioner set on, and I put my 2 cents in and said I was from Alabama, and I swear to you, 3 people comment back that they had been up north. They rode motorcycles through Alabama, and that was the hottest, worst they had ever felt. That they thought they were just going to have to quit riding. It was just too dead burn hot. Going 85 miles per hour down the interstate, and you think, oh my God, it's too hot to be riding on a bike. Welcome to Alabama, y'all.
Hey, it's so hot in Alabama. I could have sworn I saw 2 hobbits walking through the backyard and threw a ring in the backyard.
Mosquitoes. Hummingbirds look like mosquitoes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We got mosquitoes size of hummingbirds.
we do. We do. It's so hot you ain't got to worry about the devil being in Alabama. He done went back to hell so he could cool off. That song, Devil Went Down to Georgia. No, because he left Alabama, it was too hot. So y'all cool off, check on your fat friends, and we will see y'all tomorrow.